change my profession, yeah. PhD in women, I'm learning all your moves, girl. Study your body, yeah. I got you right where I want you. So bad, got a nigga on the lease, yeah. Devil eyes, brown skin, cocoa bottle features. I ain't control, she play with me, she creeping. I'm dirty Diana, I'm dirty Diana, yeah. Hey, girl, my head up in the clouds for you, yeah. We can shoot it out, bang, 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 yeah. Cause we don't need assistance, 911, baby, give me your attention. I like what you do to me, it's poison, yeah. Girl, you're deadly, but I love your poison. You got me so turned up, I can come down. You got me stuck, girl, like I'm in the clouds. Shawty so bad, got a nigga on the leash, yeah. Devil eyes, brown skin, cocoa bottle features. I ain't control, she play with me, she creeping. I'm dirty Diana, yeah. I'm dirty Diana, yeah. Girl, you got me right, like I'm drinking that Henny all night. Girl, you hit me right, yeah. All night, gon' bounce real slow, girl, all night. Girl, we can do it till the morning. Work your body all night. You know you in trouble. The neighbors about to hear my name. Stroke a little, lick a little, watch that body roll. Yeah, shout it so bad. Shout it so bad. Got a nigga on the leash, yeah. Devil eyes, brown skin, cocoa bottle features. Mind control, she plays, and she creeping. I'm dirty Diana, I'm dirty Diana. Show me so bad, got a nigga on the leash, yeah. Devil eyes, brown skin, cocoa bottle features. Mind control, she plays, and she creeping. I'm dirty Diana, I'm dirty Diana. I'm dirty Diana, I'm dirty Diana, I'm dirty Diana, I'm dirty Diana.
Well, all right, everyone. That is Dirty Diana by JChosen, and he is my guest for tonight. Welcome, JChosen, to the show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Pleasure.
Now, what's the story behind that track, Dirty Diana? I love it.
It's kind of simple. You know, I put myself in these fantasy worlds, and at the same time, you know, reality as well. So it's almost like you I know when everybody heard of, you know, Dirty Diana, they think about Michael Jackson, and I kind of fed off that as well, of like, you know, this chick that you may not be able to, you know, ever get, and then it's like, but at the same time, once you finally get that type of, that's somebody that you feel like that's, you know, that's equal to you, or either like, you know, high standard, and it's like, hey, you know, and you get hooked on it, you know. And it could be a drug, you know, and then it's like you my Dirty Diana, because it's like you everything that I want, you know. So you everything that I want, not necessarily everything I need, but you know, you everything that I could fantasize over, you know. So that's basically where it came from. Like, you know, it's fantasizing over, you know, that person or somebody that you either, you know, you not as good at, you know, you're not as good enough to get, but you know, at the same time you still have a fantasy of this person. Yeah.
Right. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you. The ladies want to know.
Oh, no problem. Oh, yeah.
So let me introduce you to the listening audience. Now, JChosen, the chosen one, because he's the man, he's got the man's vocals that are cold. And he's a veteran singer-songwriter and an actor from Albany, Georgia. Is that where you calling from, JChosen?
I'm calling from New Jersey, but I'm originally from Albany, Georgia.
Right. So, and also, JChosen was a contestant on season 12 of the NBC series The Voice, and he was a member of Team Gwen. And so you sung at the audition Marvin Gaye song. I've seen the video. You done wonderful. You and all four chairs turned around, all the judges turned around. How was that feeling? You being up there, was you kind of shaky or nervous a little bit?
Definitely. And if anybody tell you that they go on a stage like that and not nervous, they're lying. But no, like I was very nervous. But how I kept my composure was, I'm out here. Obviously, obviously they think I can sing. They feel like I can sing good enough for me to be out here. So just walk into that platform of knowing who you are, be confident in who you are and set that bar high for anybody that's anybody else that's trying to be in your shoes as well. So what I said to myself was, right before I went on stage, I was like, why be nervous about something you're passionate about?
Yeah.
You get that, you know what I'm saying? So I tell people all the time, I say, if you're passionate about it, it's all right to get jitters. But like if you're nervous about something that you do, like nah, like you shouldn't have those type of shakes about something that you're good at, or that this is what you're supposed to do.
Well, that's a good mindset because a lot of artists or up and coming artists can't do it because the judges on The Voice, they can tell in your voice that you're messing up and that you are nervous. They can tell, and but you did a good job. Alicia Keys said Marvin Gaye is clapping from heaven. I was like, oh, yeah. So you did a very good job on Marvin Gaye, JChosen.
I appreciate it. It was tough to, to try to, really dissect the song because a lot of people understand, like, Marvin Gaye's tone and the grit of his vocals is a powerful, powerful and soulful. So that was a challenge because at the same time I knew people was gonna judge off of that particular song, choice of the song. So I was like, I said to myself, I get the first note, I'm good.
You picked a good song to do that on, and I would like for you to introduce yourself to the curious listeners out there that don't know of you. So go right ahead, JChosen, and introduce yourself. What would you say to the curious persons out there about you, about JChosen?
I would say my name is JChosen, born and raised from Albany, Georgia, and the soulful, authentic, smooth sound, Joe type of singer, so soulful type of brother, and tall, dark, and handsome, as they say.
How tall are you, may I ask? How tall are you?
About 6'5".
Oh, wow. Perfect. I have some callers that's been sitting on the side here. Area code 614-663. Please go ahead and speak and state your name. Hello? Caller, 614-663-7695. Go ahead and speak.
My name is Janiqua Strother from Columbus, Ohio.
Hello. How are you doing? Thank you for calling in. You have something for JChosen?
No, I just want to let him know that his music is great.
All right.
Keep up the good work.
All right. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Also, well, we're going to move on to the show. We have a lot of bashful callers here. They just want to call in and listen. But as we move along, I see that you have a new single that's called Novacane. Now, before I spin it, what's the story behind that song, JChosen?
That's a straight up addiction. It goes along with it's pretty much like the brother of Dirty Diana. Because it's now when you're talking about Novacane, you're talking about being addicted to something that you really can't get over. So it's more so it's in the first verse, like one night in town became forever. Like that one night I had with you, I didn't want to leave you. I got addicted to you. So you became that drug that I couldn't get away from. Like, it didn't matter where I went, no matter what I did, you was in that thought process. And by you being in that thought process, it's like you became my Novacane. So it's like, how can I let that go when I'm addicted to it?
So what sparked your interest in doing a song like this? What inspired you? Did you experience that, or did you imagine it?
Honestly, I feel like we all don't experience, just the scenario of being addicted to, not even if it's a person, just something that that could be your addiction, So, but when it comes down to love, we don't been through that personally with someone, and it's like, man, like, I don't want this to end. Even if it is a fantasy, I don't want it to end, So I want it to become real life, and so and it just kind of, to me, it kind of flows off of the tracks that I listen to, and I just kind of go off the music and just kind of feel the music and just feel the vibe of the music and just go along with it, and that's how I came up with Novacane. It just kind of just flowed, and was just like, wow. I think the first thing I did say was "One Night in Town became forever with you." And it kind of just flowed from there.
Okay. So when you write lyrics for your music, does it come in a dream? How long does it take you to write songs?
Well, honestly, it all depends. It all depends on if I'm very excited about the track, and then it's really vibes when it comes to certain tracks. But, It don't. But honestly, like, it don't take me long. Like, the quickest I wrote a verse or just write verses or anything like that is like 15 minutes. And most times, what I do too, I freestyle first. I kind of freestyle and see what I come up with, and because I feel like the most times when you come up with something on top of your head, it's more authentic than you actually trying to put a story together. Because a lot of people are like, okay, well, I want to talk about this. And then now you're trying to put everything together to talk about that one thing that you don't set out in your mind. Because once you see it, it's out there. So it's more so like freestyling. When I always freestyle over tracks first, and then all of a sudden something clicks, and it's like, All
right. So I love Novacane. It's dreamy. It's very dreamy, and you can't ignore the vibes and your voice in it. You have to continue to listen to it. So here is Novacane, everyone. Here is Novacane, everyone. You stay in that hot seat, JChosen. We'll be right back.
One night in town became forever with you. It's a beautiful sound, sounds like heaven. One shot became two, damn, you got me glued on you, baby, please excuse me. But I think I fell in love with you from the first time I saw you. What you do to me, girl? Why you so toxic? You that drug that I can't quit. You got me addicted. C13, H20, and 22. Can't get enough. You got me stuck, losing focus, losing conscious. You got me ill. If I could have another dose of you, I just wanna get so close to you. You ain't gotta focus on the little things. Put my mind on your body and your body on my mind. I just want you to know that you got me, girl. I gotta be losing my mind, thinking of you all the time. got that Novacane. You got that. You got that Novacane, 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 You got that Novacane, 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 Novacane.
That is Novacane by JChosen, everyone. Oh my goodness, woo! A song right there to put on the song list. So as we move along, I would like to ask for your website information, and please give your social media information on what social media pages, platforms you're on. Go right ahead.
Okay, the website is jodeyentertainment.com. That's Jode, that's JODAEENT.com. And my social media, IG is JChosen Music. That's JCHOSEN Music, MUSIC. At Facebook, you can find me straight JChosen. Twitter, JChosen Music. And TikTok is definitely JChosen Music.
Oh, you're on TikTok as well. Okay. Well, thank you for that information. Did you say
no
Twitter?
problem.
Did you say Twitter?
Yes. Twitter is JChosen Music.
I was trying to find you.
You trying to find me on Twitter?
Yeah. What is it again?
It should be JChosen Music. If not, let me see.
I didn't put in music, so I think that's what it is. So I'll find you. But thank you for updating me. Thank you for that information. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
So what is that ultimate desire which you want the ladies and everyone to get out of the new single, Novacane?
I want them to get out of it that, it's still, R&B is still real out here. And you still have artists out here that really, truly love R&B, still do it to the fullest, still can do it to the fullest. And, could bring you something sexy, could bring you something authentic, bring you something exciting, and at the same time bring you something fun.
Yeah. So what do you think about the R&B music industry? How do you think it's doing? Huh?
Honestly, I think it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of things we don't see when it comes down to the R&B platform, because I think right now when it comes down to rap, it's a lot of rappers that are singing more, having a more melodic sounds of R&B.
I've been seeing that. Yeah.
Right. So then it gets to a point that when you have a real R&B singer, it's hard for that person to break through because we don't got so accustomed to listen to rap singing. And so now when it comes down to the R&B side, R&B pretty much have to do that similarity sound to get attention, because we're like, okay, it's almost like now when you hear a real R&B singer sing, you're like, okay, he can sing, that's cool. Versus to like when you hear like a rapper sing and it's nothing as close as a real singer, it gets the praise more. It gets more praise than actual singer. And that's why you get a lot of singers now that's trying to become rappers to mix the two, just so people would intertwine and really listen to what they have to say. But I'm like James Brown. If it feels good, it sounds good, it is good. And and I'm just that's what I stick by. And it's like I feel like I would capture that audience that really want to hear that type of sound, because they're still out there.
Right. So what do you think about the old school or the real school artists out there that's still putting out real R&B music?
Oh, I love it, because it just lets you know that they seeing what we seeing as well. They coming back out to let people know, well, hey, this is not dead. We just tried to pass the torch and they got lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
It got lost because somebody else came in and flipped the style up, and it got lost. And when you hear real R&B singing, now you don't know who nowadays you don't know who rap or who sing, because now everybody does the same thing. You have one artist that rap, sing, play instruments, and the whole nine.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you. So,
No
I'd like to mention, will you be, since you're an actor as well, will you be doing any more acting in any series or movies that's coming up in the future? You would like to tease and let us know in on?
Well, right now, we're in the process of working on this independent film out in Texas. It's called Shift. It's actually a series, and we actually getting the kinks out of that, and that should be up and moving next year as well. Called Shift.
That's my thing. I love action. Oh, wait.
Yeah, so
I'm not going to ask any
really
details.
It's gonna be nice. Yeah.
Okay. So, also, will there be any future music projects? Any new music coming in the future?
Definitely. We definitely will be in the future next year looking to drop an EP with Troy Oliver out of Atlanta. When I tell you, producer, man, he's been all over. Like, we talking about global. Yeah. So, and if you guys don't know who Troy Oliver is, look him up. That's all I'm gonna say. And,
I will.
So we definitely came up with some bangers, and so I can't wait for people to hear them, and it's gonna be nice.
Are you gonna come back on my platform to present the EP?
Definitely.
Oh, I'll be following you. I'm gonna be bugging you.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you remember me?
Oh yeah. No, that's awesome. That'll be awesome.
Yes, I want you to come back. Oh my gosh. So I would like to mention that you wanted to play in the NBA, and unfortunately, life happens. But I want to give you this, and JChosen came out of that. You came out of that and started singing. So what uplifted you to start singing? Did you have to take singing lessons? I mean, from playing basketball to singing. So what was that?
I never took singing lessons, like, to get where I'm at now. Now, I did have a vocal coach in Atlanta, but that was like prior to me just trying to learn what I could learn before I went on The Voice.
Okay.
So, but like having a legit vocal coach and that, like, working with me for years,
wow.
I never had that. It's just, when I tell you honestly, just raw talent, like, God.
Wow.
Like, honestly, it was a blessing. I was really blessed.
Yes, you are blessed.
And it was a hidden talent for a while. Like, a lot of people didn't know I could sing, and just because I was playing basketball. And what happened with that is when basketball didn't work, my career ended because I ended up having 5 knee surgeries. So after that happened, when I knew I wasn't going to be able to play basketball professionally, I was like, what can I do? What else could I do, and I can do it well and be passionate about, and music found me again. So and I started recording in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I bounced around from Charlotte to Atlanta to now I'm up here in Jersey, and it's when I say it's been a journey, it's been a journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a journey.
Yes, it has. So, wow, congratulations to you. Wow. And so at this time, you're more than welcome to give a shout out to all the persons that have been supporting you throughout your journey.
Oh, I definitely want to give a shout out to the home team, Joe Day Entertainment, and the whole squad. And I want to give a shout out to just all the listeners, all the followers that's been following my journey, and really been there listening to what I have to say and really loving the music. So thank you.
All right. So I would like to give everyone an applause that have been supporting JChosen. Yeah. So we almost coming to the end of our show. I have a caller, 614 area code. Go ahead and speak.
I want to give a shout out to Good Entertainment and JChosen.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. And what's your name?
Thank you.
Ashira.
How you doing? Thank you for calling on my show. Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. You be safe. Have a good night, and thank you. All right. All right. We got kids calling the show for you, JChosen. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
I love it.
I haven't done that all this year. Okay. So,
something new, right?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. So I will play Novacane at the end of the show. Any information you would like to give at this time, JChosen, that we haven't gave out? Any upcoming events that you're going to be doing in your community? Anything?
Oh, right now we are looking to do some events next year out in the Bay Area. We actually getting dates and stuff together now. But when we do get all that information, I would definitely come back on and share it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'll be following you. I'll be all in your website, your social media and all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And thank you. Mention your website information again, please.
It's jodeent.com. That is JODAEENT.com.
Thank you for that information. Last question. Any words of encouragement? Any encouraging words? Yeah.
Yes. It's time to, when it comes down to what you want to do with your life, where you see yourself, where your goals, you have to jump out the window. You have to really go for it. Whatever you desire in life. I know it's easier said than done, but how would you know if you don't try? How would you know if you don't just do it? That's the only way, because you have a lot of people in this world that are working a job they may not even like, or they're in a career that they don't really want to pursue. And it's like, okay, and then you have a percentage of people that's actually doing what they love, they passion to do. And it's like, try to find that area that you can get into that and really just motivate yourself, because no one is going to believe in you more than yourself. It starts with self. Because right now, yes, I love my team, but if I wasn't confident, my team would not be confident in me. So that's what I've learned in my journey and just walking on this earth. You thinking about being big time, that's how you gotta carry yourself.
Yes. Thank you. Wow, that's a lot. That's pretty deep. And thank you, JChosen. Thank you so
much for having me.
Oh, wow, my pleasure. And thank you to your other OJ, your OJ coach.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, shout out to him. And it's my pleasure. You're more than welcome to come back. And you be safe, stay safe, and keep going, keep doing your thing. Love your mindset, love your work ethic. Wow. I'll be looking forward to you in the future, and stay in touch.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me again. Thank you.
All right, and good night. And this is Lady Diva signing out for Lady Diva Live Radio. Thank you all for listening in. Stay tuned for more shows this month of November 2022. And thank you, everyone, for your support. This is Lady Diva, a.k.a. signing out, everyone. Good night.
One night in town became forever with you. It's a beautiful sound, sounds like heaven, heaven. One shot became two. Damn, you got me glued on you, baby. Please excuse me, but I think I fell in love with you. From the first time I saw you. What you do to me, girl? Why you so toxic? You that drug that I can't quit. 'Cause you got me addicted. C13, H20, and 22. Can't get enough. You got me stuck, losing focus, losing conscious. You got me ill. If I could have another dose of you, I just wanna get so close to you. We ain't gotta focus on the little things. Put my mind on your body and your body on my mind. I just want you to know that you got me, girl. I gotta be losing my mind, thinking of you all the time. Slow down, girl, I'm almost there. Oh, stop it. I can't quit you, girl. You got me addicted. 13, 8, 20, and 22. Novacane.